Something's been hiding in the dark corners of your mind. A whisper you've been running from since the very first time.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to point the finger like the world owed me a debt. Blame the rain for every storm, but never question why I'm wet. Carrying a blueprint that I never got to read. Somebody else's architecture rotting in my seed. Mama never held me, so I hold everybody wrong. Daddy left at 7, so I built my walls up strong. But strength without awareness is a prison with a view. I was guarding all these wounds while calling in my truth. Every argument I started, every bridge I burned to dust. Every lover that I lost behind this calcified distrust. I was certain it was them, never stopped to ask myself why the same scene keeps repeating like a cry for mental health. Programmed before I had the language, conditioned before I walked. Learn to swallow down the feeling, learn to weaponize my talk. The subconscious running silent like a program in the back. And you can't fix what you won't face, you can't hear what you attack.
Oh, what if the war you're fighting is the one inside your chest? What if the ones you're blaming were just mirrors of your mess? What if the only door you need was always within reach? Oh, just beyond the noise, just beyond the grief. Look in the mirror, look in the mirror. Who do you see staring back? Is it who you are, who they built you to react? Break the program, break the pattern, let the old story die. There's a version of you burning that was never taught to hide. You were never just a wound, you were never just a pain. You're the phoenix in the silence, learning how to speak your name. Look in the mirror, look in the mirror. The war is finally done. You don't fight the world no more, baby.
I used to mistake my anger for a sign that I was right. Use my trauma like a torch just to illuminate your flight. But you can't see what's underneath when you're always on defense. And every wall I justify was just a lack of sense. See, the ego is a soldier fighting battles already lost, holding trenches in a war where you can't calculate the cost. I was reacting to a ghost, to a child in 94 who got told to man up, shut it down and walk out through that door. So I walked out on everything, relationships on peace. Never sitting with the silence long enough to find release. Always chasing validation in the faces of the crowd. Performing my own healing for an unimpressed crowd. Then one morning something cracked, not broken, no cracked open. Like the pressure of pretending left the scene and light came pouring in. And I asked myself a question I had never dared to ask. Why do I keep wearing armor when there's nobody to attack?
You don't have to carry what was never yours to hold.
Somebody handed you their fractures,
and you wore them brave and cold.
but the child inside is calling.
He's been calling all along,
not for you to keep on fighting,
but to finally come home.
This is where I stop performing strength I never felt. This is where I sit inside the wreckage of myself. Not to drown, to understand every scar and every shelf of unprocessed emotion I've been giving someone else. I'm not the villain of your story, and you're not the villain of mine. We were children handed blueprints and we colored inside the lines. But the lines were wrong and the blueprint was a cage. And the only way to freedom is to turn the final page.
Oh, what if you are more than everything they told you that you were? What if all this time the answer lived in you, never in her? What if you forgive yourself for not knowing what you did